came to MCC because I got scholarships for it through the high school. I took a lot of Project Lead the Way classes, and so I came into MCC with I think 18 college credits already. So I was able to get a scholarship that paid for half of the first year I was here. And I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do yet at college. So I came to MCC to kind of figure out exactly what I wanted to do, and it was a lot cheaper than going to a larger university. So I decided that I wanted to go to school to be a biomedical engineer. I want to work with prosthetics. I want to do developmental prosthetics, hopefully with children. I really want to figure out kind of more about that field and really work with children, trying to get through disabilities, not only with prosthetics, but other things that will help them overcome any physical disability that they have. So MCC kind of let me see or have an example of what I will be working in a smaller setting. I liked having smaller classes. They're a lot less intimidating than hearing that you're gonna have 300 people in a giant lecture hall. Like in my physics class, only had 5 people. So we had a lot of time to talk with the teacher, and we had a lot of time to talk with each other and do a lot more projects and things. So if I could go back to high school and tell someone that wanted to come to MCC that wasn't really sure what they were planning on doing yet, or wasn't really sure where they wanted to go, I would say that you definitely would want to come to MCC before you would go to university. You can save a lot of money doing that, and there are a lot of options that you can take classes and other things that you can get things out of the way that you need to do, like your English classes that you're gonna have to take everywhere, math classes that you have to take, and then there's a lot of other classes that I know that you are able to take that can kind of give you an idea of things that you might be interested in. It was a super smooth transition from applying here to then sending my transcript to Iowa and applying there. They let me know what I needed to do, and even though I wasn't completely done with everything, they let me go into the engineering school and see everything, and they were very helpful with all of that.
So tell me about some of the memories that you'll take back to Guyana from Muscatine Community College.
Well, college experience here is very different from back home, and down here in Muscatine, it kind of like make me feel like home, because like everybody is so friendly, and they want to like learn about my culture, and also I would like to learn about their culture and sports and different activities. Like I learned football and golfing, and especially like fishing experience here is way different from back home, because back home when we catch fish we actually keep it.
Yeah.
But down here it's catch and release.
Yeah, it's like a sport, right? It's not to eat. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Is there a instructor or a person who works at the college who stands out for you that you'll remember, fondly when you return?
Well, first of all, there's Mr. Kaufman.
Yes.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yes.
And also John the Beat. Yeah, they're like 2 funny guys on campus. They're always making jokes about random stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Now, what degree are you going to earn here tonight?
Associates in Arts.
Okay, so you took a lot of variety of classes, probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Mainly I took like all the classes that I need for Associates in Arts, and also extra classes for criminal justice.
Oh, okay. Is the criminal justice system different in the States versus in your country?
It's similar, because we follow more of the British style of stuff. So it's like American and British is 2 different things. So it's like some of the laws, you can combine it together though.
Yeah, it's still trying to run a civilized, community. Yeah, okay. Was there any adversity that you had to overcome? You might think coming from a different country, you said people were friendly. What was the most challenging thing for you?
Well, challenges might be like trying to like learn things on my own, like in terms of studying, well, which I got a lot of help from like the school and the librarians, because I didn't know how to use the computer system, because everything is so computerized. Because back in my country, we didn't use like a lot of computer systems to get everything online, because most of the paperwork you have to submit is handwritten. And down here, we'll have to like submit everything online, and you have to type it up.
Yeah, they won't accept handwritten.
Yeah.
Right, in any case, except maybe Mr. Kaufman, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to learn how to use Canvas, which was a task by itself, and to use online resources, because I'm used to the old school style of going to actually look for textbooks and do the research. And down here, it's more easy. The work is very easy because you can find everything online.
Yeah.
You just type a word in and you get all the research you need.
So do you think some of that computer skills that you learned you might take back into your job to, you know, infuse some of the technology into police work? Or?
Yeah, I would take a lot of like learning technology back home and try to have students be encouraged to use more technology, more computer skills, be involved in their daily life, because it makes the work very easy for them to do.
Good, okay. All right, I'm going to ask you to read the article now that you wrote for the student paper.
My name is Moses Nagamatio. For me, Muscatine Community College was not only a place for learning, but a family experience, as I was able to bond with teachers and my fellow students during my studies here, as I make my way back to my home country and get ready for my next leg of my journey in my academic career. I find myself with the mixed feelings of accomplishments and sadness. It is hard to say goodbye to my wonderful people with whom I have shared my first college experience in USA, and for whom I have learned so much. I have enjoyed making new friends as each semester started and hanging out in the quad areas and watch movies on Fridays during fall and summer in the Student Center. When there are so many fun activities going on, the students who come after my graduation batch, I encourage you to enjoy both studies and play and take part in all activities that the college has to offer. Listen to the counsel of your teachers and enjoy learning from the fellow students. College life is an interactive experience. Farewell, dear friends. Be proud of your college. Have full confidence in yourself to be better than students who have graduated before you.
My path at MCC began by chance. I was with my daughter signing her up for classes at the college. During her meeting with the advisor, I now will forever consider a friend. I said that I wish I had finished my degree. The advisor then spoke the words that changed my life, quote, "It's never too late." Committing to returning to college as a non-traditional student raised many fears within me. I worried about what others would think, would I fit in or would I stand out, and biggest fear of all, what if I failed? My time at MCC is something I will cherish for the rest of my life. During my time here, life brought some unspeakable moments. During those moments, my schooling became my lifeline. I held on to that dream and it became my driving force to not give up. Many do not know the important role they played in my life. To try and pick, quote, just one teacher as my favorite is a task I find to be beyond difficult because they all touched my life in ways that inspired, encouraged, and changed me. Teachers who believed in me and helped me believe in myself. Teachers who cared about me, not only as a student, but for the qualities who make me who I am. And teachers who were so much more than a teacher, they now are my friends. Then there are those amazing library ladies whose patience deserves an award. No matter how much help I needed, a smile always appeared on their faces. Then they even helped me to dry a few tears, and they reassured me that I got this. The dean, the financial aid, so many who've come to me so very much. Lastly, there are the students. The students I feared would judge me, how very wrong I was. Not only did they accept me, they are some of my dearest friends. Some have even thanked me for inspiring them and have thanked me for being there for them. I once thought I would be too embarrassed to walk across the stage on graduation day. Once again, I let fear creep up on me. However, I won't let it win. I once worried, what will people think? Now I want them to. I want them to think that it's never too late. Dreams can come true. Thank you, MCC.
So I want to go back to that first meeting you had with the advisor and your daughter.
Yes.
Can you get back in that moment?
It was Dave.
Oh, Dave Carson.
Yes, and I'm hoping he's here today because I
hope
would
so,
really like
too.
to thank him.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he helped me to believe in myself even when I was scared.
Yeah.
And so he was an amazing friend, an amazing start, and I just came to help her, to encourage her, because she thought she couldn't do it.
Oh,
And so at that time I said, yes, I wish I would have completed because I want that for you. And then he was
Right.
like, it's not too late. And he's like, he wouldn't let me give up on it. So
uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So was it at that first time that you decided, oh, yeah, I can do this? Or
Yeah.
did you walk away?
I think I walked away a little
Okay,
bit.
yeah.
But because
Yeah.
I was worried what people would, I'm
Yeah.
like my age, I'm too old. And yeah, and that was a challenge for me,
Yeah.
my age. So
Yeah, yeah. But you also talked about the students who embraced you. I know I've seen you in the choir, right?
I love the choir.
And probably you did other
That's why I
things.
wanted to make sure I finished this semester. I didn't need this choir necessarily this semester, but I wanted to finish
Okay.
with those students and with that teacher. And
Okay. So was it the choir students especially who were
yeah, a
supportive
lot of them,
of
yes.
you?
But all my classes, I think, they
Yeah.
were amazing. A lot of them came to me. I don't know if it's because I was older, like a mom figure, but
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what degree are you going to be earning then?
associates in arts for
Okay.
psychology.
Okay, good. And then what will you do afterwards?
I want to pursue work, but I want to fight for the rights, especially of the disabled,
Mm.
to advocate for their rights and be a voice for them.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Dina Dawson is one of our graduation speakers tonight.
Oh, wow.
So,
That's-
yeah.
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I hope to do.
Yes.
My dream job would be to work with the Special Olympics. But
Oh, wow.
that's my dream if I could get there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you done any volunteering or anything with
I
them so far?
volunteered, and
Yeah.
then I worked at Crossroads for 10 years.
Oh,
And I was a job
okay.
coach there. That's what led me back here, because at that time I looked at my life and where I was happiest, and
Yeah.
it was happiest when I was working
Yes.
with that community of people and
Yes.
at Crossroads. And so I wanted to do it so I can further them and help fight for their
I
rights
see.
that was taken away,
Right.
because of funding and stuff. so.
Right, I see. Okay. Sherilyn, what advice would you give others who are kind of in that same boat that you were, a few years ago? Like, I started something and I didn't stop, and then life got in the way, right? And I didn't finish. But
Actually, I think I need to listen to my advice, Lynn, because I'm really scared now that I'm graduating and
yeah.
facing this all again. It's like I feel like I'm right back there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let it win. But my biggest advice would be not to give up on your dreams and not to let anybody decide that your age is a number to determine when you stop at something. If you want it, just to do it. And the ones that are proud of you are the ones who you're going to want them at the end. So if they're not proud of you, let them go.
Right.
They're going to bring you down. Hang on to the ones that support you and encourage you, and
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what did you spend the most amount of time on when you were in college?
Computers. It was a very big challenge
You
for
and
me.
Moses, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
a very big challenge for me. Like when I was in school, we just basically brought out the typewriter,
Right.
And I'm still old school. I like to write with a pen and paper, and that's me. So computers was a challenge. That's where those library ladies were my lifesavers.
Right. So Moses, are there some jobs in Guyana for Sherilyn? Without someone? Yeah. Good. Okay. Is there anything else you want to share about your experience?
Just had some amazing teachers. I'm kind of saddened because those people that I saw every day at the college, I don't know if they knew how much they meant to me, but they did, and not seeing those faces and have them in my life, it's going to be really hard because I look forward to them, and there's some amazing teachers. It's hard to pick just one, but Jim Compton especially encouraged me. He was there for me. He made me believe in myself. He was a wonderful teacher, as well as Kaufman, Jim Elias, son John DeBee. I hope not to forget any of you because I think you're all amazing. So,
Yeah.
some wonderful teachers.
Yeah. Yeah. So I understand, your nervousness because this is kind of another beginning, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I mean, just look back on what you've done and know how you were able to do it. You made a decision to do this, and you did it.
Yeah.
You know, and you met all these amazing people. And there are, what I've found, I've been at a couple of different colleges now, there are amazing teachers and staff any place that you go.
Yes, that's
You
what I'm
know?
hoping, yes.
So
Because
it's
I would have
just-
met those people if I would have.
Exactly. So you'll find them, you know, they'll have those common interests as
Yep.
you do, and push you to be, you know, better every day. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for coming in
All
and
right.
talking with us.
Thank you.
Okay, great job. Great. So I asked you to come and speak with us because I know you were the Vet Tech Student of the Year.
Yes.
And so I want to first congratulate you,
Thank you.
on that. And tell us about the Vet Tech program. Like, you know, what would a student expect if they go into that program? What did you do?
The Vet Tech program, every day is an adventure. We have new patients come in every day. We have kennels, we do spay days, like today. We were there from 7:30 till 2 o'clock. And we got here, we got all dressed up, we went to each other's apartments and got ready, but we spayed all the animals at the Humane Society today,
Wow.
which
Yeah.
really helps them out. And it's great for the community because they really need the help. And we have dog washes, which is really fun. We love doing those, get people from the community to come out, and we can microchip, trim nails, give baths, and we just love seeing all the people come out from the community. But yeah, I love my instructors, they're really great. But yeah.
Yeah, seems like a really tight-knit community, you know,
It is.
in that program,
Yes.
probably. Why do you think that is? Sometimes it comes because the program is challenging, you'll see that, and you kind of support each other,
Yeah,
and you
we
spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we started out with around 24 and we ended with 15, 14. It's a very hard program, but we kind of group together and we help each other out as much as we can. And the instructors are always there to help us as well. But we go to each other's houses, we do study groups, we stay late after class. And I mean, with kennels, we're there till maybe 5, 6 o'clock at night, and we're talking about how to help each other for tests and kind of grouping together the best we can to get through the program.
Right.
Because I wouldn't have been able to finish the program if it wasn't for my classmates.
Yeah, so study groups and
Yes.
stuff like that, yeah. Where did you go to high school, Andrea?
I went to Rockridge.
Okay.
It's just across the Mississippi.
Yes, I've been there before.
And I went to Scott Community College for almost 2 years as well.
Oh, okay, so why did you choose the Vet Tech program? Why did you choose to become a vet technician?
I've always loved animals. My dad kind of raised me that way. We've always had horses and dogs and cats and a stray. We've taken in possums and raccoons. And very, very much an animal person my whole life. And I've always wanted to think that I wanted to be a veterinarian, but with help from the college as well, that I've realized that a veterinarian is not the way I want to go, and vet tech is definitely what I want to do with my life.
And it sounds like you're already working. Are you working in the field?
Yep, I'm.
Okay, tell me about that.
I started in 2018 in Iowa City called Veterinary Associates. They have 3 separate clinics, Eastside and North Liberty, and the Veterinary Associates in Iowa City.
Okay.
And they took me on as a vet assistant, knowing that I would be in an internship program later on. A girl that was actually a year before me helped me get the job. So she kind of guided me that way, and they took me in under their wing, started me in surgery, and I think the reason why I became Veterinary Technician of the Year was because of them. They helped me out so much.
Yeah. So what does it take to be a good vet technician?
Tough skin, passion. You have to be passionate about what you do, and smart with every patient, because every client, every patient is different, and you have to know the circumstances of every single person that walks through your door. And you have to love animals, but you also have to love the science behind it, which is the most important part to me, I think.
Yeah. Was there some adversity along the way while you were a student that you were able to overcome?
A lot with, anatomy and physiology. That was my hardest, along with pharmacology. But along with my classmates, we were all going through these struggles together. And we kind of just, patted each other on the back and like, we got this, you got this. We were very good at, coming back and saying that, you can do this, you can do this. And I think that's the main part of the adversity, is that we can beat this together and we can get through this together.
Okay. What advice would you give to a student just beginning their journey at MCC?
Don't stress it right now because when I started, I was very nervous. Like, I don't know if I can pass these classes. This is going to be the hardest thing I have ever done. And when I started out, I was very nervous. And if I were to tell myself, 2 years ago, just, keep a low, keep your low head, you got this, don't worry about it, don't sweat the small stuff, study lots, and, just fight through it, you got this.
Yeah, just one step forward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it sounds like it would really help that you had a group around you that was helping you, not kind of competing with you, and I'm sure there's some competition in any kind of group, but they were really there to support you, and the instructors
Yes.
also.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So is there, so you're going to continue to work at the clinic where you are. What else do you see kind of down the path?
Well, I hope to kind of get some experience under my belt at the place that I work until I pass boards. I'll be taking those in July.
Okay.
And once I do that, maybe in a couple years, move to an emergency clinic or possibly maybe out of state somewhere. But I look to go into some kind of emergency animal clinic or something that is more broad, such as Iowa State that has a large hospital for animals.
Yeah. I think one of our other graduates works there.
Oh, really?
Callie Boyer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
She does something there. Yeah.
Sounds really cool.
Yeah. Good. Okay. So thank you so much for
Yeah.
sharing your thoughts and
Thank you.
congratulations again. That was really super cool. You looked surprised when you got
gosh.
that award.
I was not expecting it at all.
Yeah.
I was not at all. But
Yeah.
I was very happy to get that award.
That was great. You had some stiff competition.
I did.
Up there too,
Oh
right?
my gosh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all great girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. All right.
I'm Claudia Tola. I'm a criminal justice student at Muscatine Community College, the Communities College. So I moved to the U.S. in 2015. I'm originally from Guatemala City. When I moved here, I recently went to Glendale, California. It was completely new for me, and I was gonna study there, but some things just told me to move, and my parents wanted something new and differently for me. So they were like, you know what, we can go to Iowa. We have some family there, and we ended up in Muscatine, which I'm really grateful for. Like, I really like it. My aunt was like, you should go to the community college, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. I didn't know how everything was gonna be, so I decided to just come here. Everything went so easily. I still didn't know at that point what I wanted to do, so I decided to go initially for psychology. It was a really nice experience. The advisors helped me that much since I just recently came to the US. I didn't know how the process was gonna be. They led me to everything. They scheduled my classes, and I didn't know what to expect, but they just started taking classes, starting knowing what I wanted to do. Eventually, I decided that I wanted to go for criminal justice. It was something that was calling me, and I really enjoy it, and I enjoy my experience a lot. The friends, the advisors, the teachers, everything has been really wonderful and has helped me went through the progress really easily. Well, I'm part of LULAC. I'm also part of Calumet, and I was recently part of the theater production here at Muscatine Community College. The reason why I decided to join the LULAC, it was first because my advisor, Becky, was like, hey, I think you would really enjoy this group. I'd focus on Latin American citizens and the issues they deal with every day. And that's something I deeply care about. I enjoy getting involved with the Hispanic community. It makes me feel like home. And I feel like I can help other people that go through those struggles and learn some struggles that I didn't went through when I moved here. Part of Calumet, writing has been always something that I wanted to do, but I didn't pursue it as much as I wanted to. And I had some friends there, and they were like, it's gonna be a really good experience, so you should really give it a try. And I have loved it. I learned so much. I have learned how to take pictures, to design, to actually interview people correctly. And I have met a lot of people that I didn't expect to, and that made me really happy. The theater production, I always liked theater and musicals, but I never had a chance to actually do it since I moved to the US. I felt like my accent was gonna have something to do with it, or just I didn't know how everything went here like that way. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm just gonna try it and see what's going on. And I auditioned. I honestly didn't expect to get a part, but Alyssa gave me one, and I was really happy about that. It's been amazing. I cannot describe it. When I moved here, my plans were just like, I'm not gonna be making any friends. I'm not gonna join any groups. I really didn't want to stay here, if I'm being completely honest. I was like, no, I just want to take my classes. I'm gonna be done with it, and I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm just gonna leave this place, and things like that. And then I started meeting my advisors, my teachers, my friends. That led me through the whole process of adapting to a new environment and learning what everything was about. And I started thinking, if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna make the best out of it. I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna grow, and I'm gonna adapt to something new. Involving, that's something that really helped me, because I felt really alone when I just moved here. I didn't know anybody, had just some family members. And involving things like LULAC or any other club has helped me so much. It gave me this chance of leaving my shell, that of my comfort zone. Like, I was just like, no, I'm just gonna do what I am used to. So I really enjoyed it. It's small, I know, and some people might not like that, but it gives you a chance to know your teachers, your advisors, to actually have connections, and it's really beneficial.